Let's fucking go. Hello everybody, welcome to the Film Reel. My name is Nathan, and last night I saw Deadpool and Wolverine, and this was one of my most anticipated movies of all time. So today I'm going to give you my review and answer the question of whether it lived up to the hype. A listless Wade Wilson toils away in civilian life with his days as the morally flexible mercenary Deadpool behind him, but when his homeworld faces an existential threat, Wade must reluctantly suit up again, and with an even more reluctant Wolverine. Before I do get into this video, make sure to hit that like button if you do love Deadpool and if you enjoyed this review, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to be the first one notified when I upload more videos just like this one. I post a review every single week, and I really want to start doing rankings, so if you want to see my ranking of the MCU, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and let me know down in the comments below. If you've seen the movie, let me know your thoughts on Deadpool and Wolverine, and with that said, let's get into the video. And to get straight to the point, I absolutely loved this movie. This movie is some of the most fun I've ever had in a movie theater, and it is filled with awe-inducing moments. The comedy is absolutely hilarious, and not a single joke missed for me. It is extremely consistent, and it has meta commentary, fourth wall breaks, and your typical Deadpool humor, and it works every time. A lot of the jokes are poking fun at Fox and Disney and Marvel, and it is absolutely hilarious. The big concern that a lot of people had for this movie is that it is made by Disney, so people were thinking that it could be watered down for a more child-friendlier movie, but when they said it was rated R, they absolutely meant it. The jokes are as raunchy as ever and definitely not suitable for any child. Speaking of the R rating, the action is spectacular and some of the best action in the entire MCU and Deadpool films. The way it is shot and choreographed is blended so well, and it is consistent and very fun and entertaining. The violence is absolutely brutal, and it is very gory, even more than the previous two Deadpool films. There are so many amazing sequences that will have audiences go wild that blend in humor and bloody violence, and it works perfectly. There are a lot of surprises in the film, and a lot of them I did not expect at all. It feels more like a multiverse movie than Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, but it doesn't overstay its welcome. The cameos will have the audience go insane and shout, but they also serve the story a purpose, and it's not overstuffed with cameos that will make the movie unenjoyable. The cameos and surprising moments in the movie led to some of the best moments in the MCU, whether it's some of the action scenes or the comedy that supports it. Make sure to stay away from spoilers because there are some great surprises in here that will make you so happy if you're a fan of Marvel and the X-Men. The story is a great one and ties directly into the Fox X-Men universe and is kind of a tribute to it. It tests Deadpool's ability as a hero and a genuine person who cares about his family. It serves as a great story for the third film in the trilogy, despite being in a completely different universe. It can seem messy at times, but it worked for me with how it was paced. It followed a very fun adventure where every choice the characters made sense and served purpose. I can understand criticisms that the pacing can be weak and the story seems messy, but it absolutely worked for me, and I loved every second of it. There was not a second of this movie where I was bored. It is simplistic and it goes wild, but it is such a fun story and film that I can't even criticize it. I did feel that at some point in the film that maybe it could suffer from pacing issues, but it paid off in the end, and the pacing worked for me. For what the story was going for, it worked for me, and I don't really feel that there's anything in particular that doesn't work for me. But I understand some criticisms about it. It was insanely entertaining, so it makes the story even better and more enjoyable. Last but not least, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are perfect, and their chemistry is unlike anything I've ever seen before. Reynolds' wit and Jackman's dramatic acting blends so well and serves for some absolutely hilarious moments and some emotional moments as well. Their characters are done justice. Deadpool is trying to become a better person and live a normal life and give a normal life to those who he loves, and it just goes to show how far he has come since the first Deadpool. As always, he is hilarious and has incredible moments. His character is what makes a lot of this so much fun. While Wolverine gives some serious moments, but satisfying moments that actually work so well even with the ending of Logan. Deadpool and Wolverine are given a lot more depth in this movie, and the banter between them causes for so many laugh out loud fun moments. The other characters in here are a lot of fun and have great moments, although this film is mainly focused on the two stars. The villain in this is menacing and kind of creepy, but has an understandable motivation. She's not as good as a villain as Thanos or any of the other big names, but she is great and good enough for what it is. And Emma Corrin does a great job playing Cassandra Nova. Before I give you my score, make sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy this review, and let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a ranking of the MCU, and hit that subscribe button with notifications turned on to be the first one notified when I upload reviews just like this one. Overall, this movie has to be some of the most fun I've ever had watching a movie, and it outweighs any possible negatives that I could have about the film, even though as of right now I don't have any. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman deliver fantastic performances with some of the most fun moments in any movie I have ever seen. The comedy is absolutely hilarious and didn't miss the mark. The action is brutal, gory, and extremely entertaining. This movie is so much fun and is jam-packed with moments that will make audiences go crazy. Sean Levy's direction is fantastic and the soundtrack is on fire. So overall, for now, I'm gonna give it 100%. Yeah, I know that may seem a bit crazy, but I had so much fun with this film and everything worked for me. I didn't have a problem with the film. I did feel that maybe there could be pacing and story issues in the middle of the film when I was watching it, but it all paid off in the end and went in a better direction than what I was expecting it to go when I was watching the movie. If you love Marvel movies, and especially the X-Men movies like the previous Deadpool movies and Logan, go check this one out on the biggest screen possible with the biggest audience possible as soon as possible. Also, there is a post-credit scene in the end, so be sure to stay until the credits are over. And with that said, thank you for watching this review, and I'll see you in the next one.